Carwyn Jones, Wales has struggled, hasn't it, to keep pace with England. So is devolution the problem or the solution?
Look, there are parts of, you can't compare Wales with the southeast of England. You know, the southeast of England is always going to be richer, parts of London are going to be richer. But if you compare Wales with the northeast of England, and traditionally in recessions, we would come out of a recession at the same rate as the northeast of England. We're way ahead. Unemployment is much lower.
Devolution, then? Do you think that's because you've got power?
Yes, it is, because there's no one selling the northeast of England. We're able to go out and sell Wales. We've had investments into Wales that have come here because of the work we've done as a Welsh Government and because we've been selling Wales.
So what extra powers would you like for Wales?
Well, the first thing I'd like to see is a devolution settlement that's clearer, along the lines of Scotland. There are some areas which I think we would benefit from. For example, energy. We don't have control of our own resources like England does, like Scotland does, like Northern Ireland does. There are some areas I wouldn't want to see devolved. Would I want to see welfare devolved? No.
Well, that's because the bill's so high.
But why would you do that? Welfare is part of the system.
What about tax?
It's difficult to see what it would achieve, because at the end of the day,
control, wouldn't it?
What control? Because at the end of the day, you can't do very much different to England when it comes to income tax. People will move across the border. Property taxes, you can. Houses are not going to scuttle off across the border, but people can. So there are inbuilt restraints on what you can use income tax for.
What advice would you give to English regions who are considering, wanting more devolved power?
Two things. Firstly, to work out what powers they would want to see devolved, and secondly, certainty, understanding exactly where the boundaries lie between a regional assembly in England and Parliament in London. That's absolutely crucial for the stability of the UK.
Do you think they should go for it? Do you think English regions should try and go for real power?
I think there's a strong argument for it. London's done it, of course, and London is a region, and it seems to work in London. I think there's a strong case for doing it in some of the more northern parts of England. The question is, of course, what sort of powers do you devolve? I don't think there's a desire in England for there to be separate laws in different parts of England, as we have separate laws in Wales. That doesn't mean, of course, that...
Why not?
Well, I don't think the demand for...
Cornwall might want that.
Well, I'm not... Cornwall at one time, up until the 17th century, was called West Wales on maps. So I'm not going to upset my Celtic brothers and sisters in Cornwall.
Or the North East, they might want something, or the North West, or Greater Manchester, the Northern Powerhouse.
And these are the issues that have to be resolved, first and foremost.